The Last of Us storyline. 20 years after modern civilization has been destroyed, Joel, a hardened survivor, is hired to smuggle Ellie, a 14-year-old girl, out of an oppressive quarantine zone. What starts as a small job soon becomes a brutal, heartbreaking journey as they both must traverse the US and depend on each other for survival. 9 years after first announcing that they'd be making a movie out of 2013 video game The Last of Us, and 7 since those plans collapsed, Sony is now bringing the sneaky and scary survival horror game to HBO in January 2023, with some familiar names helping out. The Last of Us is set in 2033, 20 years after the world's population has been decimated by a fungal infestation of the brain that initially makes its victims violently insane and feral, and later destroys their eyes, forcing them to use echolocation to find people and rip their throats out. Here's everything we know so far about the highly anticipated adaptation. But the series is also expected to expand upon the game's story, including, apparently, some elements that were previously cut from the game. In a July 2020 interview with the BBC's Sounds Must Watch webcast, series co-creator and writer Craig Mazin said of his Naughty Dog collaborator on the series, Neil Druckmann, at one point, he was like, "You know, there's one thing we were talking about doing in the first game for a while, and then he told me what it was, and I was like, God, okay, jaw drop, that's going in. We have to do that."